Okay, so we can start with your name.
Okay, it's Maria Spicer.
Great. And yeah, we can get start with a little bit of a background on you. Briefly describe how you make money in real estate and how long you have been doing it.
Um, I guess I'm trying to go back and we're really just sort of getting started in the last year. We inherited one property from my in-laws just in the last year that is a rental property, and we had purchased a property where my kids were in college and they graduated. So now we're renting that. And then that's just happened in the last year. And we just bought a duplex also just in the last year. So
Nice.
We are just starting to make money, I should say. All of those things cost more than they're returning up until just the last couple months.
Yeah. So what were you doing before we engaged?
I have just a regular 9-to-5 job, and I still have it. And that's definitely where the bulk of our money comes. This is, for me, the rentals is planning for the future, is having a cash flow as we move into retirement. So I'm still at least 10 years away from retiring, I would say.
And what results did you achieve after working with us?
I guess, for me, it's about getting the all of the legal stuff set up, and I'm just starting to engage with the tax people. I don't want to do a lot of that stuff myself. I could, but like I said, I have a regular job. I don't really have a ton of time. I really just want to focus on buying the properties, and I keep up with the numbers. I'm not just passing it all off to somebody, but I just don't want to worry about the filing the taxes on time and the legal ramifications. And, listening to Scott definitely, makes you realize that, yes, you could be sued and somebody could take it all away, and, and the importance of the privacy and all that. And with all the stuff going on with our government and everything right now, I'm very concerned about them trying to take it all away and destroy our ability to make money. And, like the rental moratorium was terrifying. I'm glad that got shot down by the Supreme Court, but I don't doubt they'll try it again. So yeah, I want to be on top of all that stuff.
Okay. So what do you think the impact of working with the Royal Legal has been?
I think I went out there and looked for what's the best way to set this up. And I certainly could not have done all of that, I don't think, myself. It just made me feel comfortable. Like, here's a shop, here's a place where they know all about all this stuff, and they've got good people in here. And, I feel like I can reach out at any time and get answers. And I just sent a couple questions over the weekend and got answers back so fast. I love that. I don't think I could have even really gotten going, and I'd be in such a precarious position if I had, because I would have all these properties in my own name. Some of them we own outright. I know that that's a dangerous position. I understand that now. And of course, the weekly meetings and stuff have just really helped me feel much more connected to what I'm doing. Just kind of assuring me that there are other people that are doing similar things, struggling with this similar things. I feel like I'm part of a group, part of a team. I feel like I have a team.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
So okay, that would be it.
Yeah. So where did you first hear about Royal Legal?
I think I was searching for definitely came up in Google, but I was searching for something like, I can't remember what the search term was. I'm sure it would be helpful to know, but it was something like one-stop shop or something for rental advice or rental legal or something like that. I'm sorry, I wish I could remember better, but it was just a Google search.
Okay, so it was the one-stop shop that caught your interest?
Yeah, the idea that I that there's and there are other companies that do this sort of thing, just not so much from the legal perspective. There's Memphis Invest, companies like that that are helping people find rental properties that maybe aren't nearby and kind of handle a lot of the details. And I talked to several of them and interacted with them, but I think even though Royal Legal doesn't offer some of those services yet, they may decide to at some point. I felt like this stuff, like actually finding the houses, isn't really the hard part. It's all that back, the legal stuff, the tax stuff is the stuff I really needed help with, and that's what Royal Legal had to offer.
Okay. So that's why you decided to do business with Royal Legal?
Yeah, just this feeling that they definitely understand. He's not just any lawyer. Like, we already had a lawyer for dealing with other stuff. He's a lawyer who understands the best way to deal with rental properties. And then the fact that he was getting into pulling the tax stuff in and really making it like a package of back off. I think he used the term back office or family office or something. I watched the whole like 2-hour recorded presentation that Scott has on the site. I'm one of those people who actually watched it all the way to the end, not even in fast forward. So the whole concept just seemed very solid to me.
Okay. So how would you describe working with Royal Legal?
The thing with, the weekly meetings really makes me feel in touch with them and really makes me feel like I could go ask questions anytime. And like I said, when I've done that, I get answers back so quickly. Even I don't expect them on the weekends, but sometimes I even get them on the weekends or at night or whatever. It's just, for me, it's been very responsive, and that's important.
Yeah. Okay. And how likely are you to recommend us?
I think I definitely would. I haven't nobody's asked me, but I certainly would. I would,
Yeah.
with that, just explain that I've had very good interactions and experiences. So of course I would.
Okay. Is there anything that Royal Legal could help you with that they are currently not? Or we are currently not?
Like I said, I see it as an opportunity for the future if they want to get into some of the other aspects, that some of the other companies are doing, just, as far as like actually helping you acquire the properties or, work with different property managers or something like that. But, maybe that's not something that they're interested in. It would be fun if it was completely all under one roof. I mean, just because that's just easier for me, but it works fine just the way it is too.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Okay.